All right, move over fall leaves. There's something else that's stealing the show in yards across the metro.
Ornamental grasses can be a welcome addition to any yard, even after the snow falls. Garden Guy Dale Kay joins us live with a look at some of the best varieties to grow in Minnesota. And I have to be honest, when I was first looking at this, I thought it was ornamental glasses, and I was very curious.
There, right there. There's my ornamental glasses. Ornamental grasses, of course, come in a wide array, tall, short. There's annuals, there's the grass that you walk on. Really a big, broad group of plants. This particular pennisetum here is an annual grass. It's more of a tropical. But this morning I want to talk a little bit more about the ones that come back year after year. And the best thing about those is they look good from the very start of the season all the way to the very, very bitter end. And the bitter end, you know, that's where we're headed here in just a few weeks or about a month or so. So let's take a look at some of my favorite grasses that you can incorporate into the landscape. And as I mentioned, you can get them tall, you can get them short. There's natives that you can incorporate. Really kind of if you've got like a little empty spot in your yard, you can incorporate an ornamental grass. The first one here, this taller one, is called flame grass. It gets quite tall. And the reason they call it flame grass, it's already starting to show some of its red fall color. But this beautiful wispy seed head is really why it's grown. It's super wide and it catches the sun quite nice as well. And I should mention all these perennial types that we're talking about this morning, they will look better towards about midsummer all the way to the end. So keep that in mind as you're incorporating them into your landscape. Another great one here is this big blue stem. It has also a reddish or a darkish fall hue to the color as well. Green through the summer and then develops the hue later in the season, which is quite nice. Talked a little bit about some native grasses. Prairie dropseed is a great one. You can buy them in gallons just like this. It has a wonderful, a little bit tricky to see. Maybe I'll just put it up against my jacket there. It has actually a really dainty, quite beautiful little seed head that really dances on the breeze, which is quite nice. Great for naturalizing. And if you are going to naturalize, you can actually buy natives in trays that have like little cell packs just like this. So if you want to naturalize a bigger area, take a look out for natives that are sold in trays like that as well. Also, there's all the blue stems as well. There's big blue stem, there's shorter ones, quite a broad variety as well. This one here is carousel, and again it has a little bit of a fall hue to the foliage, and then also these fantastic seed heads as well. They're quite lovely in the landscape. If you're looking for something a little bit smaller, there's all these different types of sedges and oat grass. This one here is a Japanese sedge, has a lovely variegation in the margin. There's all the blue oat grasses as well. This is blue oat right there, and then this one here is moor grass or blue moor, and this has a wonderful that blue hue to it. Makes a really nice little landscape border. So if you're looking for an edge of your perennial garden or an edge of your landscape beds, this little blue moor grass would be quite nice as well. One of the other tall ones that I like is this Shenandoah. It has kind of a burgundy and green mix to the foliage, which is really quite spectacular. So you're going to get a two-tone color in the landscape, which is quite nice. And it also has a kind of a bluish hue to it, which is quite nice in the landscape. If you're looking for something that's really super hardy, Carl Forrester, it's that one that you see planted a lot of times commercial landscapes and kind of industrial landscapes. Has a very kind of weak flower head to it, but the best thing about Carl Forrester, this particular feathery grass, is it is super hardy. So planting late season like this, if you want something that'll take, this will definitely do it for you. Another nice reed grass is this Korean reed grass. It actually has a little bit more of a fluffier plume to it, which is quite beneficial too. Really kind of stands out as far as a showy flower. If you have a little bit of a shady spot, and yes, we all know that most grasses do grow better in the sun. They'll actually grow a lot quicker if they're in warmer temperatures. But if you're looking for a shade grass, this little Hackana Chloe grass right here, it has a wonderful yellowish, bright yellow hue to it, which really stands out in those kind of a shadier, not much light, so that foliage really stands out quite nicely. And then last but not least, one of my other favorite tall grasses are all the miscanthus. They also have these wonderful big kind of flower plumes as well, which is quite nice. Now, for the most part, most grasses like a well-drained soil. Apart from that, they're very, very easy to take care of. So if you've got a clay soil, make sure you amend that with a little bit of compost, maybe even some peat moss. That will do quite nice. And then as far as pests and diseases go, that's almost non-existent. The best thing about them too, we talked about their length of season. A lot of folks will leave the flower plumes all the way up throughout the winter season. So this will actually still look good January, February, and then into March. And then as far as care next season is, all you got to do is simply prune them. And there's no special technique with pruning grasses. All you got to do is have a pair of head shears just like these. One cut pretty much does it all, and that is all the maintenance that you're going to do. So you do that in March, and then of course the new growth will sprout from the base. This is of course perennial, comes back year after year. Definitely worth having in the landscape.
Well, that one's now, you gotta wait a whole year. But I get it. Thank you for demonstrating how to do it.
Good luck finding your glasses, by the way, your ornamental glasses.
Hopefully they didn't go in the pond behind you.
No, I was going to say, okay, while I've got your attention, I was going to say I've been fighting this old age thing so hard that I don't even care if I don't find the glasses. It'll make my eyes work a little harder. I'm fighting the gray hairs. Some people call them sparkles. I'm fighting it all.
Aren't we all, Dale? Aren't we all? All right. Thank you.
It's a struggle we're all going through.
Struggle
it's okay.
is real.
Yeah, you're not alone.